Help me, I'm confused. I don't know about you, but there's a lot going on right now in the world that can influence the price of silver and gold. And I don't know if it's confusing to you. If it's not, congratulations. You're part of the 70%. You're smarter than me. But there's one thing about what's going on that I am confused about. Maybe you can help me. But at the end of the day, my gut tells me is a positive factor going forward for the price of gold, a supportive factor. Let's dig in and find out. Thank you for being here. And there is so much going on in the world, and that is influencing the price of gold and silver. There's also a lot of information, right? We are bombarded with information like never before in history. Information and disinformation, right? So you got to kind of read between the lines and kind of piece things together. And look, we know there's a ton of supportive factors going forward for the price of silver and gold. Provable mathematical factors, right? The debts, the deficits, all that. But what's puzzling me and of great interest right now is based upon the information that I'm able to get, which can be somewhat contradictory at times, is how this Russian situation is playing into the price of gold and silver. And not just, the invasion and that creates uncertainty. What I'm talking about is this decision they've made to demand that gas and I guess oil and the countries are required now to pay them in rubles, and then some people, or gold, and some people are saying that is basically then setting a floor for the price of gold, and I don't understand it. I guess if I had somebody who really did understand it, who could explain it to me, I would understand it. That's been my history in life. But trying to just piece that all together, how that will affect the price of gold. Is the United States going to stand by? But then people are saying, no, the price of gold, now that Russia is no longer accepting Western currencies, that's since they're basically a gold standard country, and they're going to take gold, that puts a floor on the price of gold. And here's my, the end of the day feelings on the whole fact. To me, it feels like, and I have to consider that I'm mostly being influenced by Western media, right? So I don't really know maybe 100% what's going on with this whole gold for oil, gold for gas type situation. But it sure feels like it's at minimum not a bad thing for the price of gold. The only thing that worries me is like if Russia is trying to move to a quasi gold standard, would the Western countries then try to crush the price of gold? Because there's a lot of theories that they've crushed the price of gold for the last, 30, 40 years, gold and silver, so they certainly know how to do that, or at least they have in the past. That's what I guess is my worry about it. But at the end of the day, the net of it, it feels like at some point, if, China and Russia become more of a, hard currency, gold-backed currency type countries, that's got to be good for gold. I mean, the U.S. can't keep the price down forever. I think it would almost become like prohibitively costly for them to do that. So anyway, the end of the story, I'm going to stop talking, but it just feels like with that little component and the geopolitical component, but that part of that component, this change that's gone on in terms of wanting hard money, right, and demanding rubles for gold, or that is a positive factor for the price of gold and silver. One thing for sure, we will find out. I do not have a crystal ball. Don't make any investment decisions. Thank you for being here. There's only one you. I appreciate you spending your time with me in the basement. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do that right here. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.